everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Nancy, and today I am sharing with you guys on how we can stay committed to this journey of overcoming trauma and how we can pursue healing in God. So if you like what you are hearing, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Let's get right into it. When trauma takes root in your system, it creates this emotional, relational, physical issues, not only in you, but it can also impact your children as well. I say can because it's not all situations. I am just speaking from my own experience. That's why I say it can impact your children as well. And this is unhealed trauma. Yeah, and this is the reason why I keep sharing my stories with you guys so that you and your family would not have to go on the path of this painful journey. So if you heal your trauma, you do what you need to do, then you know what, you can avoid some of this painful path that you have to endure. Because operating in this trauma, it manifests itself as fear, emotional instability, physical pain that will affect every aspect of if it's life. This fear we are talking about, you'll find out that it will hold you back. You won't be consistent in all your life endeavors. Like whatever you want to do, you find yourself quitting every time you try to advance because you just self-sabotage yourself so much. You are unable to be consistent in anything because it controls you. It's like a grip. It grips you, so you won't be able. It grips you in a way that you won't be able to move forward. You just keep on going in circles, in a cycle of nowhere. It also shows up in your kids in that they won't be able to make bold moves. They also have a fear in them to move forward, to take, to dream big. Even in their relationship, they're like unstable. They don't want to commit. They are afraid to commit in a relationship because of that same fear that manifests like that in them. That's why it's important for you to deal with that fear in you. That way it doesn't manifest in your children like that. And then when you find it hard to control your emotions, it may, and I'm saying may because this is not for everyone. Again, it's not for everybody. You find that you are easily irritable, easily offended. You have distrust. You can't trust anyone. You like to be alone, more like a loner. You just don't like to hang with people, even with your own family. Your family wants to do stuff. You just tell, oh, you go ahead. You want to stay. You're finding excuses just to be alone. There's those anger outbursts from nowhere, and then numbness towards other people. You do not feel what others feel. And that's also because of the result of that trauma. You are numb to other people's feelings. You just don't want to feel what they are feeling. And the result of these emotions, instability, is that they will push your kids away. You will be unable to bond with your children. And over time, they will struggle to connect themselves. They will struggle with self-expression, and it may result in somewhat depression in them, and they will feel disconnected from the world. They just seem to not be balanced, kind of. And then there is defensiveness, which is another way of being stuck in this survival mode. And this one, it makes it so hard in relationships very challenging because it's very hard to trust others, to love others fully, or to communicate your true feelings. So this fear of vulnerability causes physical symptoms too. And for me, it was always constant headaches, constant exhaustion, uneasiness. I couldn't settle down. I was always fidgety. Like I was always fidgety. Like I had ants all over my body, spiritual ants, just all over me. That's how it felt like. So it was because I didn't want to be vulnerable. So that when you have that fear to be vulnerable, those physical symptoms are always going to be there no matter what you do. So I mentioned these few things just to say that the only way you can overcome this sickness is to pursue healing. And the number one healer is God. And you need to pursue God, like go to Him to ask what you can do. And normally, yes, if you can afford therapy and, things like that, then go for it. But I'm talking to those who, let's say you are listening to me and you are unable to afford therapy, or there's not even therapy in your area, then your weapon is going to be God. Your helper is going to be God. Your advocate is going to be God. Pursue Him. Pursue your healing through God. Let Him order your steps to get that which you need to get. I'm just saying, that's what I did. And if you can afford therapy, good. I encourage you to still pursue God guidance to that therapist that you need. Still pursue God for that therapist that you need in your life. However, if therapy is not an option for you, then I'm going to share with you what worked and what still is working for me. Turn to God. Ask Him to reveal to you the triggers and the unhealthy patterns that you might not be even aware of. Research your struggles. Read books about your trauma, books about healing. Read and solitude. Take long walks. That way you can reflect on your actions, reflect where you are, reflect on what you are thinking, reflect on what you are dreaming, what that back-to-back dreams are about. Reflect on that. Take that moment to talk to God, ask for help. Tell Him you are tired of fighting this thing, you need help. Take those long walks. They're gonna help. Journal. Write down your feelings and start the purging of those pains inside you. Journal your feelings and purge them out. Immerse yourself in scriptures. Meditate on the scriptures that talk about your situation. Pray, fast, worship. Pray, fast, worship. Do it again and again until it makes sense. If all that doesn't make sense, keep on doing it until it makes sense. Show yourself grace. Healing is not a race. If you stumble, get up again and again and again and start all over again. The important thing is for you to keep on going until you are at that point, at that place where you feel peace with your situation. Make it your goal to heal for you and to heal for those people you love that are around you. So stop running from your life. Cling to God, and He will give you that peace and safety that you are looking for. Never give up. God is faithful. He will give you the healing that you are looking for. And He doesn't show favoritism. If He did it for me, He can do it for you. And that's all I have for you today, guys. You have a blessed week, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.